Hello there guys, my name is Coach Chai, YouTube channel Donkster Born But Built for Theme Park News, and welcome to the final video of 4 today. There's been loads of updates today, and this is a Halloween update. Now this is from Busch Gardens, Tampa, Howl Scream, 20 years of fear. It's all happening. It's all happening. We've got 20 years of fear going on at Howl Scream, and I'm sure that Williamsburg's got some big plans as well. But the first two mazes have been revealed for Busch Gardens Tampa. It's been a couple of days since it happened, but there's been so many other updates I've been trying to get out first. Obviously, we've got some other big stuff coming in the next couple of weeks. Hershey Park announcing what looks to be called Candemonium, their B&M Hyper. 30th of July, Busch Gardens Williamsburg announce their Intamin multi-launch roller coaster that I've been showing teasers about, analysing, predicting. That's a project that I've been focusing a lot on this channel. Obviously, Hershey Park, you know, that was sort of after, that was sort of, you know, the first part of the announcement, the big announcement of Chocolate Town. That was sort of after, and sort of the first video I did on Hershey Park was sort of talking about possible names and the possible selection of Candemonium, with the famous trademark being filed recently at the time. It was recently, but at the time it was recently. And sort of, you know, focusing on that part of the project. But now we're going to get this announcement, which is going to be awesome. Of course, SeaWorld and Six Flags and Cedar Fair, they're going to be ramping up the announcements over August as well, I'm sure. I'm sure we're going to get some more announcements in July. Obviously, Alton Towers and Thorpe Park and parks like that are still yet to reveal their 2020 plans, so I'm sure we've got some big videos lined up. The summer's usually great for new announcements for roller coasters, rides, attractions, themed areas, everything that you need for the theme park industry. New announcements, they're all sort of in the summer. That's the main focus, the summer announcements. So hope you guys are ready for a jam-packed summer of announcements from different parks across the world. Sticking with the Halloween news then, this is Busch Gardens Tampa, so we're going to release the 2 new mazes, well not new because they're returning, but 2 mazes that are going to be coming back for the 20th anniversary of Howl Scream here in 2019. Obviously, unfortunately, I won't be able to attend Tampa Bay, Florida or Williamsburg, Virginia, unfortunately, but Howl Scream has been a big must Halloween event for a while, so if I ever get the chance to go to America, I'll definitely look at doing Howl Scream, because I've heard some good stuff from Howl Scream and they've got some good scares, so it would be nice to go and attend that Halloween event. And of course, I've never been to Busch Gardens before, so it would be nice to go to those parks in the future. So let's have a look at these mazes then. So starting off with a maze that's going to be 2 years old this year. It debuted at last year's Howl Scream at Tampa Bay. It is, of course, Simon's Slaughterhouse. Now, we do have some descriptions on the mazes from the website itself. So Simon's Slaughterhouse, by merely walking into the house, you've agreed to play Simon's sick and twisted games. So a bit Saw-like. Busch Gardens take on Saw. Simon's Slaughterhouse takes screams to the extreme. Enter this horrifying realm at your own risk. All I can say about that is, it's the twisted spin on Simon Says. I can only say that. You know, this sounds wicked. This sounds like an original take on Saw, but with its own twisted spin thrown into it. Now, reviews that came in last season said the gore factor made up for the insignificant amount of scares. Now, that could just be to do with the run-through. However, we wouldn't, you know, rest on our laurels. Obviously, we'd like to see changes in the mazes, even though they are coming back. So hopefully the scare factor gets ramped up as well as the gore factor, because the gore factor, from what I hear, was right up there at the max level, but the scare level, according to some run-throughs, was just slightly below, and that's what makes a Halloween maze scares, not gore. So I think keep the gore factor there and just ramp up the scares a bit. Get the good acting team in. I'm sure they had a great acting team last year, but keep that acting team in, bring in some new actors, and just get that maze back up and running again. Now, the second maze has been operating for 4 years, including this year. So this year will be its 4th year. It debuted back in 2016. It's Black Spot Bloodshed. So this is about the infamous pirate having you marked for death, and it has you right where he wants you. Very creepy. When Sawtooth Silas, an infamous pirate, decides that one should no longer exist, he marks them for death, and victims are sent to the black spot, where they meet their horrifying end. The trick lies within the dimly lit corners of the mysterious hideaway, holding the secret to escape or demise. To escape ... or demise. Now, some people have said that it's the weakest due to the acting quality, so again, I think that's more of a scare team thing. Ramp up the scares in that maze, and we'll have that maze back up and running at its best. Again, like I said, that scare sort of thing with the acting quality, according to some run-throughs, that was sort of on the same level as Slaughterhouse. The scares were minimal compared to Slaughterhouse's gore factor. But I've still heard some great stuff from both mazes, but especially from Black Spot Bloodshed. I've heard some fantastic stuff about that. So I'm hoping that remains merely the same from what I hear from last year, but just ramp up the scare factor again, get some more acts in there, and get that scare factor screaming up to max level. So that's the two mazes that have been announced then for Tampa's Howl Scream 2019. Like I said at the beginning, it sounds like a fantastic event over in America, and it would be a dream to go over there, as much as any other Halloween event in America. Obviously, the top three sort of events in terms of scares in America that I would like to attend in the future is at number 3, it's Howl Scream. At number 2, it's Six Flags Fright Fest. And at number 1, it's Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Parks, Hollywood and Orlando. So Fright Fest, Halloween Horror Nights and Howl Scream are the 3 top events in America that I would like to do at Halloween at some point. Obviously it won't be this year, but in the future it's an absolute dream to head on the plane, head over to Orlando, Hollywood, Williamsburg, wherever these events are being held, whatever parks are holding them, and just experience the scare factor and the scream factor of these events. It would be an absolute dream. So there we go. So that's sort of what we know now about 2 of the returning mazes to Tampa. Like we said, we'll bring you some more updates when Tampa reveals more, and of course Williamsburg start revealing their plans for Howl Scream 2019. Like I said, 20 years of fear this year, and they're going to celebrate it in style, I can already tell. So thank you very much for watching this Halloween update and the 4th and final video of today. So make sure you get your shout outs in the comments down below for tomorrow. But for now, guys, thank you very much for watching another spooktacular Halloween update. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss a YouTube video. And for now, guys, my name is Coast Chai, YouTube channel Donkster Born, but built for theme park news. Keep living the coast life, and I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Take care. Have an awesome day, my friends.